What is up, ladies? It is me, Ramona, the Hot Mom Coach from the Hot Mom Project podcast, helping you 40 plus moms get lean, strong, and sexy. Today is going to be lit because I have a bunch of questions to answer from moms on meal timing, saggy skin, weight gain caused by lifting, and so much more. First up, we've got Nicole's question. Nicole is asking, is the timing of our meals important for weight loss and or muscle retention? This is a great question, by the way. So meal timing is essentially the hour at which you consistently eat certain meals. So in the broader sense, meal timing does not matter when it comes to fat loss or muscle building, meaning that as long as you hit your calorie and your protein targets for the day, you will lose and or build muscle. So even if you ate carbs just before you went to bed, or if you didn't get that protein, within 2 hours of your workout, you're still going to get to your goals. But meal timing plays a really important role in keeping your energy up when you need it the most. So I'm going to give you some examples so it makes sense. 1, if you skip your breakfast and you eat that breakfast later in the day, you're still going to meet your goals for the day, right? But your energy is going to crash. And this is going to increase your cravings later. And then you're going to fuck up your plan, right? 2, if you do a workout without eating before, you're going to feel like dog crap. And you won't be able to give 100% on that workout. 3, you're eating nuts before your workout, which, by the way, are a great fat source, not a great protein source. Fight me. Peanut butter, avocado, all of those are fat sources, and fats take a really long time to digest. So they're just going to sit in your stomach while you're training. So you really shouldn't be eating those just before your workout, but you should be eating healthy fats at other times of the day. Number 4, getting in protein and carbs soon after your workout is going to speed up that muscle repair process, because that's when your muscle needs the fuel the most. And number 5, last example, eating carbs before bedtime. So if you're staying within your calorie goals for the day, then you're going to drop fat and or build muscle, right? But for a lot of people, me included, when I stuff my face with carbs the night before, I'm very sluggish the next morning. I struggle to get out of bed. And it really impacts my energy the next morning. And then my cravings go up, and then I need more caffeine, and it's just a shit show. So these are just some examples of why meal timing does matter. And I use this very strategically with my clients to prevent energy crashes and to keep their energy stable all day, and also to bump up their energy when they need it most. So here's an example. My superstar client, Rachna, who is absolutely crushing it on the program, she was struggling with snacking after dinner. Right? So just that window after dinner where she'd put the kids to bed, unwind, watch some TV, and then she found herself really struggling to control that snacking at that time. And I know a lot of moms struggle with this, so comment snack if this is you. Not if you're a snack, I mean if you snack. So even if you tell yourself you're not gonna snack, your brain's like, dude, it's snacky time, let's fucking go, right? Now, instead of telling Rachna, you must not touch the snack, you must be strong, when her brain's going freaking crazy, right? What we did was we moved one of her snacks from her meal plan to that time where her cravings were the highest. Ladies, game changer, okay? Complete game changer. It took away the cravings and the extra snacking. So this is how you can manipulate meal timing to meet your goals without struggling. And this is going to keep your energy up so then you don't binge and then you can smash your workouts. So ultimately, these are the little things that make it easier for you to hit your goals long term and stick with a plan. So was this helpful? Let me know in the comments if this helped you. All right, next question. I'm 44 and recently lost 12 pounds in a few weeks, which I'm happy with, but I'm seeing saggy skin on my tummy and butt. Please help. Ooh, okay, this is another great question. So first off, congrats on dropping the 12 pounds. Is anyone facing this issue or has faced this issue? With the scales down, you're freaking stoked, but now you've got saggy skin to deal with. Let me know in the comments. Now, when she says a few weeks, how long is that? 2 weeks, 12 weeks? I don't know. If it is a short time, okay, 2 weeks, or if it's a really short duration, when you drop weight too quickly, this can lead to loose skin. Your skin has not had a chance to adjust to your changing body. So a healthy weight loss should be like 1 to 2 pounds every week. And so this is why with my clients, if they're dropping more than 1 to 2 pounds a week, then we either add more food or we reduce some activity. This saggy skin could also be a result of losing muscle, which happens again when you're dropping weight too quickly. And it usually goes from our butt, right? So this is why you need to keep lifting weights when you're on a fat loss plan, because lifting is going to help you maintain muscle and shape. Now, there are other scenarios where you're going to see saggy skin if you have lost like a lot of weight, like tons of weight, and the only option here is surgery. Another case is just being a mom. Pregnancy, it stretches our tummies, so it's like the same as losing shit tons of weight, but just in that tummy area, right? So most of us moms, like including me, we have loose skin on our tummies. I just fucking roll with it. You know, one of the highlights of being a mom, be proud. So my suggestion then here in this case is to slow down your weight loss and lift weights to tone that butt. I know it's exciting to watch the scale drop, but looking healthy and toned with a nice pokey butt is a lot better than that number on the scale. So slow and steady, name of the game. Let me know if that was helpful in the comments. All right, next question. Every time I start a new workout plan, I get sick. I get a cold or a fever and it derails my plan. What am I doing wrong? Oh man, this is a good one. So this used to happen to me like all the time. So I can totally relate. It is super frustrating. And if this has happened to you as well, every time you start a new plan and then you just get sick, let me know in the comments. So the reason this was happening, to me at least, was because I would start with such enthusiasm and I would just go all fucking in, like, let's shop for all this keto shit and let's go extra hard on those burpees. You know, the next day my throat is hurting, my nose is running. You guys know what happens next, right? So this is why you moms need to stop jumping on plans that overtone your entire life. And this is exactly why I meet clients where they are and then at that time of their life, and then we slowly build up. And I'll get these questions from moms who I take on, you know, who've never like worked out or they haven't worked out in months or years. They're like, so I don't have to train like 5 times a week? Fuck no. Like, if the only reps you've done are on the couch, you should start with walking first and then get your body used to moving and then add the workout. So definitely not high intensity. I am done with that shit. I do not recommend that. So if you're jumping from sitting on your butt for weeks, months straight to a very intense workout schedule or some high intensity max heart rate stuff, your body is not prepared to handle that. So the same goes with your food. You go from stuffing your face to suddenly cutting out food groups, drastically dropping your calories, doing all these detox diets. Your body cannot handle such a drastic change. And so your immunity drops, you get sick, now you're back to square one because you can't do shit and now you have to recover. So my advice, if you ladies want a lifestyle fix long term, you've got to be patient and you've got to play the long game. Accept that it is part of the process to start where you are and then add stuff one at a time. Because if you do this right and if you stick with this without getting impatient, once everything clicks, your body just steps on the gas by itself and you literally just become like a fat burning machine. Like, I have to keep eating more food, otherwise I keep dropping weight. And this is not going to happen if you keep jumping on extreme plans and then giving up and having to start again. I know, I've been there and I was stuck for years. So I hope that was useful. Next up, I want to get better at lifting weights, but every time I start to lift weights, the scale jumps up. I panic and quit. I'm tired of starting and stopping. I want to lose 20 pounds and have been stuck at this weight for 3 years. Last week I started to lift weights again and the scale jumped up 4 pounds. What can I do to lose the fat and not quit? Okay, I love this question. Actually, funnily enough, I had another mom ask me this question just a couple of days ago. So first off, a mistake that many of you women make is lifting or exercising to lose weight. Like, I've got to burn off that donut that I ate. Exercising is not the main driver of fat loss. It works indirectly and slower, which I'll get into later. But first, you need to understand that eating less, that is the main driver of fat loss. And then is cardio, which again is a smaller but also helpful tool for fat loss. Now, secondly, when you lift weights, you're essentially breaking down muscle and then it rebuilds so you can come back stronger, you can build stronger muscle. But that breakdown causes inflammation in your body. And when there's inflammation, then your cells start holding water to protect themselves. This is a good thing, okay? It's a normal process of building muscle. But this is why your weight goes up, like for 1 or 2 days after like an intense lifting session. It's water retention. But if after a few days, your weight stays the same or it's going up, then it's not lifting that's making you gain weight. It's your food. You're stuffing your face. Okay, all my clients are lifting weights 3 times a week and they're dropping pounds every week. So watch your food, it's not the lifting if your weight's going up. Now, the last part of this, if your goal is fat loss, should you even lift weights? Absolutely yes. And here's why. Lifting weights indirectly helps with fat loss because you're going to build muscle over time, right? And the more muscle you have, the faster your body burns fat. Like what I said before, it is a long-term thing. So again, you shouldn't be lifting weights to lose fat. Lifting weights has like a ton of primary benefits like strength, better immunity, better movement, stronger bones, better posture, stronger back, stronger core, reduced aches and pains, lower disease risk, higher body confidence, and not to mention that it adds muscle and shape so you look sexy as hell. So absolutely you should lift weights, especially if you're a mom and even more if you're over 40. There is nothing better in this universe for your health because you have to have a strong body, not just for yourself, but for your kids too. So in summary, if your weight isn't dropping over a few weeks, it's not because of lifting weights, it's your food. All right, ladies, that is all I have for you today. I hope this was useful and practical. If you're a 40+ mom who's been struggling to drop fat, you want to tone up, you want to get healthier and fitter for yourself, for your kids, then you can apply for a quick 15-minute call with me. The link is in the description. And then I'm going to reach out and see if I can help you get to your goals. Until next time, crush your day.